Hello and welcome to week 28 of Operation SCSS journey. This week we had 2 new prospective clients. We were working on a full proposal presentation for a major potential project. And there was a day out to discuss the strategy of the business.
The mystery location that we made it to is Chester.
Please enjoy this week's footage. I'll see you guys next week.
So we are now headed off to work again. Obviously you guys seem to catch me every time I go to work, because it's the only time I remember to record. So off to work, off to Peterborough again today. Got 2 properties to go and sort out meters out. I've got to do 1 gas meter, I've got to do 1 electric meter, to get readings, get pictures, stuff like that. So very simple day. It's about a 2-hour drive to get there, so nice and chill. Let's do a podcast there, podcast back, just a chill day. We've got a really busy home life at the minute because we're having our kitchen refitted. So we've got to prep all the kitchen ready for that, get everything out of it, and get all of our dining room ready for it to basically become a retrofit kitchen for 2 weeks whilst our actual kitchen's being redone. So yeah, very busy week ahead of us. Tonight we are going to my mother-in-law's. Tomorrow and Wednesday we have meetings after work. Thursday I will be coming home and taking the missus to volunteering and stuff, and then I've got to go to another meeting, and then Friday we're going to my dad's for the evening. So it's a very busy week ahead this week, but a really nice one hopefully. So yeah, I'm feeling really positive at the minute. Me and the wife had a really long conversation kind of last night and yesterday time about kind of what the future looks like for us and what we're striving for and stuff like that, and it's been really positive. So I'm feeling really good, so hopefully I can keep on top of that, but we'll see.
Good morning. This is the start of a new week, and it's our final day at my auntie's house sitting and dog sitting. But after 2 days at the weekend of resting, like proper resting, lots of sleep, I am feeling so good. Honestly, like, I genuinely feel so good. So woken up feeling good, feeling fresh, showered, everything like that, and now we've just grabbed our cereal. We're gonna eat this, and we've got a bit of a different morning this morning. My cousin reached out to me and asked me to set her up a workout plan, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then immediately afterwards, I am entering a new block of training, of business, everything like that. So I'm gonna develop my workout plan. What that's gonna look like, I don't know for how long. I'll decide that when I start doing it, but I like to have these mini goals as such for each of my training blocks. So at the start of the year it was a high rocks block where it was really focused about that. Then it went more into the team challenge for the ultra marathon, and then now I'm going to pick a new goal, not necessarily an event, but what that's going to consist of. So let's crack on with developing both of those workout plans. I have now gone through and built out the workout plan for my cousin, which is all good. Sent it over. She said that's brutal, but I'll try it. So that's all good. And I've also built out the framework for my workout plan, which is on the screen, and you can't really see anything at all. But decided this block of training is going to be about a bit of everything, to be honest. I want to be able to improve my strength, I want to be able to improve my running, but I also want to do other stuff. So I put in basketball sessions in there, because I've been really enjoying, I really enjoyed when I went to play basketball a couple of weeks ago with my dad. I've been enjoying NBA The Game, and I just want to have that overall athletic capability where if someone wants to go for a run, can go for a run. If that's a 500 meter sprint, if that's a 100 meter sprint, whatever it is, I'll give it a good go. If it's a 50k ultra, I'll give it a good go. And that's kind of what all this is about. So it's got some bike, it's got some pull, push, rock runs, normal runs, 500 meter sprint repeats, the Murph workout, which is brutal, which I'll talk more about soon, basketball, leg day, loads of different stuff. I've done a 2-week rotation. So 1 week is some exercises, next week other exercises, and then they just repeat. And it's a 13-week program with potentially a deload week in the middle, just to have a break, because that is brutal, and that takes me to the end of September, start of October. So it's been a good little session before the winter, and we'll see how we fare. But I have got a message from my mum, and we are heading off to the park to go meet her. So let's crack on with that. We have wrapped up at the park. Here is a quick little video of that I took as we were walking around. All very nice, and great to spend some time with my mum. Haven't seen her properly in a while, to be fair, so it was all very nice. And now we're going to head back, going to make some lunch because I'm starving, and yeah, we'll sort out this afternoon. We got back, we've been doing some work on the training plan, and we're also going to watch some of Nick Bear, who I started following before his first Ironman, like 3 years ago maybe. I don't really watch him that much anymore, but I think he's awesome. Like, his training is absolutely brilliant. And so we have got our lunch because I was starving. Now we're going to eat this, watch some videos about like other people's hybrid training and things like that. That's kind of what I want to go for, but more just to understand their different style of workouts, exercises, things like that. Expand my knowledge, always better to do. And then we will go through and alter my plan, things like that. So yeah, that's what we're cracking on with now.
And we are just waiting to pick up the wife from work. I completely forgot to record again today. I finished up in Peterborough by like 11 o'clock and drove home. No, before that it was about 20 to 11. Drove home, ended up getting home for about 12:30. There was a little bit of traffic on the way and I got rerouted off the M6 in through Leicester. But got home nice and safe and sound. And then got some work done, got some other bits and pieces sorted out in my life. And yeah, now we're here to pick up the wife. We're going to be cooking and stuff at the in-laws tonight. I'm so tired. And then I've got a call with Lil this evening, so I'll try and catch you guys before I go to bed, but no promises.
Alright, we are logging off, wrapped up with some work and doing the workout plan, everything like that, looking at hybrid training things, and now we have got to get the kitchen back to a state of like normality, so we can get everything sorted, clean the house, hoover, get rid of all the dog hair, everything, return everything to normal so that when they return tonight everything's clean. Now I've got my dinner on as well in the oven, and we're gonna, whilst that's cooking, it's about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and I'm gonna blast through all the cleaning, hopefully. We are wrapping up Monday. House is cleaned, everything like that, mostly all packed as well, and we had no call this evening, so just been chilling, relaxing, and getting other bits done, like more research on my workout plan. I'm really excited for this next bit of training, and for this next bit of business, everything like that. Now I'm going to go to bed, wake up about 2, and then, you know, finish packing, everything like that. They land at 2:15 and should be back about 3 o'clock, so give me time to wake up a bit, get ready, and then hopefully we'll see them when they get back. Little handover, and off I will go to drive home. That's the objective. Whether it happens or not, I don't know, because that is very early, and I will see you tomorrow in about a couple of hours. So good night.
Hi guys, I know it's been probably quite a while now. It's been like 5 days, maybe even a week since I last recorded a video. I've got loads to catch up on really. I haven't even given my thoughts on the event and how that went down, because that has happened again. It's been like, what, almost 2 weeks now, which is crazy, because bit of an insight obviously onto it. We started the day really well, going really well, and what's really funny is we got to a point like probably about a third of the way through, and the canal was so overgrown, and it was just terrible, right? Like just going through it, and it was like, no, absolutely awful, too long, all overgrown, getting stung, getting like cut up by these like thorns and brambles and everything else. And it's really funny because it was part on the route that we went to, me and Dylan, and if we'd only gone like walked another couple minutes, we would have seen how overgrown it was, but we didn't. We decided to turn around at that point and went back and drove home. But for me personally, the event was really good. I really enjoyed it, and it was a really good challenge, although obviously I wasn't like challenged physically, technically. It was more just the being there and getting through it all, and then obviously having to think, how am I going to recover from this? And luckily enough, it wasn't too bad. I was just a little bit sunburned on my hands, and my hands are still peeling a little bit now. But no, it was really good fun, and I was really happy for Dylan, how he's achieved what he wanted to achieve. He's also motivated me to want to start running basically, or like just try and do maybe some park runs or something similar. But yeah, I mean, I haven't really spoken too much, guys, recently. I need to have a meeting with Justin at some point this week to sort out this new email tool and email tool. And I mean, I made that a long time ago. We should have got this done way sooner than we have, really. Although I don't really think it's like a main avenue now for bringing in like business necessarily. Because the LinkedIn, they've been absolutely smashing it and getting that all done. My editing, it's kind of struggled this week probably a little bit, but I should be okay. Because I've got to catch up, especially seeing my girlfriend quite a lot this week, and we'll see how that goes. And then I'll need to also start editing that annual montage thing that Dylan and Justin did last year, and I've done this year. And I will now basically edit it and just show the answer questions entered last year for this year and see if anything's changed for them when they watch it back. And after that, I'll be working on the video for the event. So hopefully you'll see that out in the next, hopefully before this year. But it should hopefully, I don't want to give a timeline for it, but I feel like, because I'm going back to university in September as well, I would have to say maybe it'll be around like November, but I don't want to say that on record technically. But yeah, I haven't really got much more else to say now, so I'll let you guys go. But I hope you all have a really good day, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Good morning. We have had our 4-hour nap. I don't know, I'm feeling quite good. Like, I've been awake for about 20 minutes before my alarm went off, and at the same time I feel like I could just go to sleep, and like I look very tired. But we're awake, which is the first thing, and now we just need to pack up the rest of our stuff, pack up the PlayStation, everything like that, because that's taking up the living room, and then we'll just wait for them to get back, check their flight details, see when they land, and kind of just go from there. Okay, we are dressed and the car is packed. Let me just show you. Ta-da! We got the food that we took, some leftover stuff. I think there's only like 1 box of chicken. All of my clothes, dirty washing, PlayStation. We are good to go. Is to kick back in what seems to be my normal spot for this little stay and catch up on some Life of Tom. So we've just been waiting still for them to get back. They should be home any moment, hopefully. But I'm just watching, as I said, the Life of Tom vlogs, which OG fan, like, I've loved him for the past 12 years or whatever that I've watched him since Minecraft. But he's just uploaded this video, which is where he took his dad to Silverstone for the F1, like VIP stuff. And honestly, I just can't wait to be able to do that. Like, I've signed up for the wait lists for next year for the VIP tickets, and then the year after and stuff. I'm just excited to be able to take my dad there, because we both watch, like, I'll watch F1 if I'm can make the time on the Sunday. We haven't got any meetings or anything, but he watches it like loads. So it's something that I'm aiming to do is F1, not necessarily Silverstone, but like potentially Catalonia or something, and Isle of Man. I would love to do the Isle of Man as well, but I just thought I'd share that little documentation, because like watching this vlog, honestly, it's been one of my favourite to watch, because it's literally like a dream experience for me as well. So yeah, one day we'll make it happen. And with that, we have wrapped up the house sitting, dog sitting duties for the past week. Really enjoyed it, to be fair. Liked having my own place, place for myself, but caught up with the family a bit when they got back. They got back about 4:10, so about 20 minutes catching up with them. All good, and sounds like they had an awesome holiday. So all wins all round. Now we're gonna head back. Don't know what, I put it in the sat nav, and it says it'll take like 25 minutes, but I don't know if we'll take a bit more of a scenic drive, enjoy some of the early morning, things like that. I don't want to get home too early to wake up my parents and stuff. So yeah, we'll see how we get on, but time to return home. It is absolutely pissing it down, but we have made it to the Golden Arches, where we're going to grab a coffee and just chill for like half an hour or something. And coffee to go. We are heading back home, and it should be like maybe 5:45 when we get back, so reasonable enough. Yet another change in plan. I feel like this morning has just been like all over the place. I mean, I've been on loads of adventures. It's only 5:30, but we are now waiting outside of, oh, mirrors in the way, a Morrison's, and I'm gonna wait. They open at 6, and I'm gonna get a journal, like a notepad and stuff, because there's been a lot on my mind lately, and I feel like just being able to physically write it, rather than type it on my phone notepad or anything, being able to physically write it out, like things that are on my mind, is something that's going to really help me. And you know, I've been thinking about, I want to wake up in this like new routine. I want to wake up about 45 minutes to an hour before I need to do any like exercise or anything, and I'm really unsure about what to do in that hour to be somewhat productive. And you know, I'm thinking like scrolling LinkedIn or like making connection requests, things like that. But actually, maybe journaling isn't the right word, because I don't actually know what journaling is as such. I think you do use prompts and things, but literally just being able to like brain dump of like, okay, how am I feeling? What's on my mind at the moment? And it's not something that I do a lot at all. Like kind of talk about how I feel and things like that. So we'll try it. I've got nothing else to do. So we have got our coffee. We are waiting in the car park. We're going to be that annoying customer that I hated when I worked in retail, that like presses their nose against the door waiting for opening time. But yeah, I literally just want to buy a notebook, potentially a couple, so that they match when I go through them. But that's me being optimistic, and we'll just see how it goes. But for now, the wait is on. So we are leaving the car and heading into the shop. Left it so it wasn't like immediately as they opened, but setting up something exciting and nerve-wracking for me, but I'll get into that in a bit. And this is what we need. We'll have one of you. Oh, pink front, like it. 350 though. What the? Oh my god, is it good to be home and with fresh sheets? Nothing like going back to fresh sheets. I'm so excited to go to sleep tonight in my own bed with no dogs. Like, it's gonna be so good. But we have got home, saw my dad, which was awesome, for like 15 minutes, and then we've just been spending an hour going through week commencing 10th, not 3rd, 10th of June for the vlogs, which was awesome. That was a big week. That was a tiring week, to be fair. Very long days, but it was all good. And now we're gonna get on with breakfast, lunch, showering, and I'll catch you after I've done all that. But time to get back to that normal routine, which I've actually missed so much, because yeah, it's just nothing like being home. So we are now showered, feeling so much better, so fresh, and like just so much better, to be honest. We have also had breakfast, we've made lunch, we've done a new design for a product, hit picture on screen now of my little sketches, and then we are, yeah, sorted for the day. And now we're back at mission control. How good is that? Honestly, this feels good. And we're gonna hop into some Wordle course editing. I'm in a very like get shit done mood, which is why I've like already sent off drawings. Messaged my brother-in-law who's got a 3D printer, asked if he's still got access to it. He said yes. Sent him the drawings for my idea, and hopefully we'll see what comes of it. Obviously, like, got the journal this morning. We're doing that. We're gonna tick off some editing for the course, everything like that. So let's get into it. We have been making some tremendous progress with the course. I've done loads of annotations, so I haven't done much like content wise. I think it's only been 12 minutes of like full edited content, but there's been loads of annotations, diagrams, zooming in, like all this stuff. So yeah, really cool, really happy with how it's coming together. There are a few tweaks that I'm just not skilled enough to be able to correct in like a quick enough time for me to be able to like want to spend that time on it. But more importantly, it's lunchtime. Oh my god, I am starving. Looking forward to it. I don't know why I'm so hungry today, but let's crack on with lunch, have a bit of a rest, and then see what the afternoon holds. We have now finished up with lunch, and we also had a bit of an odd job to do. My stepmom got a spin bike, which is now set up in the garage, which is pretty cool. I probably won't use it because I don't really like the spin bikes, but we had to go set that up, sort some bits out in the garage. I've ordered a rucksack for my ruck runs that I'm going to start doing, and I think tomorrow I'll explain, like, I'll actually break down my training plan and show you my objective. I've also scheduled in my personal goal for this next block of training. It's not going to be like a team challenge thing or anything, I don't think, or at least I want to do it sooner than we were planning. I want to do it at the end of this training block rather than like next year, so that's going to be all good. But water, I've got tea, and we are ready to crack on with some more editing. I'm awaiting a message off Justin and a potential client to meet them later this evening, to just kind of figure out when I need to stop editing and get over to where I'm meeting them. So we'll see how it all plays out, but for now, let's crack on.
Hi guys, a little bit funny, I've just got a hat on and it's raining with the umbrella up, but we're just walking to the train station. It's like 45 minutes walk, maybe 50, maybe an hour, who knows. But yeah, going to Birmingham today, so just thought I'd have a nice little walk. It's raining and I like walking in the rain, so why not? You would have just seen me as well practicing some guitar. I bought some new strings yesterday, so just playing around with it again now because I broke my high E string before. And yeah, so we've got some editing grind to get doing over the next few days at some point, which we will do. And yeah, besides that, it's been a good day. It's hopefully it ends being a good day as well. I'm gonna go watch the football, so yeah, see you guys later.
Right, I'm not going to lie to you, I am really struggling with being tired, so I had a 30-minute break, spent some time with my parents, had a coffee. I'm going back for at least 2 more hours. I want to get to at least 9 o'clock with editing and everything like that, ploughing through. We're in one of the biggest sections where I've got like a minute-long explanation, but it goes through so many annotations, so I want to get that polished off and potentially a bit more, but we'll see how we get on, and I'll update you with the rest of the progress. I will save you from a third time lapse of me editing. And we are wrapping up, getting into bed. Oh my god, does it feel good? That is it for today. I was editing the course until about 8:15, and then my granddad came over for like a little surprise visit. He was coming to pick something up off my dad. My dad was at the gym, so got to spend a little bit of time with him for like 45 minutes, which was very nice. But didn't get done what I wanted to get done on the course, but absolutely no problem. And then we just had dinner, showered, ready for bed, and now we are going, hopefully, to pass the hell out, because I actually can't believe I've been awake for like 20 hours. It's ridiculous. It's been a long day, but we made some good progress with the course, made some good progress with an exciting new like venture that I'm potentially going to do. I've put everything in place as like the background. I just need to actually launch it as such. So a little solo adventure. Haven't told anyone about it, like literally no one, not even Jack or Justin. So we'll see how it goes, if I do it, if I go through with it. And then what else? I mean, we literally just chilled for the first sort of bit of the day, didn't we? But yeah, it's been a long day, so I'm excited for tomorrow. I don't know if you can hear that plane, that is so close. In the gym in the morning, which will be awesome. I'm excited to get back weightlifting, new training program, although we're pretty much easing into it this week because of other commitments before like next week, where it's very rigid, hopefully, and let's see how it goes. So rambling on for ages. I feel like you've seen way too much of me today, but I'm liking it. I'm liking this more vloggy, style updating you what's going on. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. It is Wednesday and we got slightly more sleep than yesterday, but my god am I tired, and my god was that difficult to get out of bed. I'm feeling okay now, but when the alarm went off 12 minutes past 5, I did not want to get up at all, but I had my Whoop wake me up at 12 minutes past 5, 5:15, my phone alarm went off 18 minutes past, my desk light alarm thing goes off because that's just what works me. I'm a very heavy sleeper in that sense, but we're now up, and momentum is the name of the game, because once I was up, once I made my bed, once I then got changed, went to the toilet, now I'm downstairs, got my coffee, and we are sitting to try and start our first journal entry. So let's just kind of see how it goes. And that wraps up the first bit of journaling, which I'm not going to show you because it's my private stuff. But I think it has a place, to be honest. I think it's good to just get your thoughts out and almost just be self-aware about just how sporadic you are, and to potentially put some thoughts down. But I'm actually going to share one little bit with you, which is that, I've got a 13-week training program now, the next 13-week training program, and over that time, there's a lot of focus on the business, there's a lot going on in personal life, there's a lot going on with training, and I've put, it's a lot I want to accomplish, and I guarantee I will fail, but for as long as possible, I just won't let myself fail today. And so that's the mindset that we're going in with. We're going to try and just take it one day, one session, one next task at a time. And speaking of, we need to refill the water. We've had coffee, half a litre of water. Now it's time for the gym. So we have made it to the gym. Let's go for a solid strength push session. Looking forward to it. Haven't done weights since the run, or since the week before the run. So I'm excited to be back. That wraps up our push session to start the day. Overall, pretty good, but my god, am I weak? Understandably, it's been a few weeks, as I said, since doing anything weight-wise. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm hoping to get it back relatively quickly. I'm shaking so much holding the camera. I'm trying to rest it on the steering wheel, but it's not quite working. But yeah, it was good, to be fair. It was good, enjoyed it, and now 7 o'clock, loads of wins for the day stacked up already. We got a message from Justin asking to call at 8, so we're going to go back, make lunch, call him, and then once he goes off to work, we'll shower, breakfast, we'll sort everything out.
And I have not yet recorded this morning. I meant to record at 6:45, but didn't. So we are currently sat with Mr. Considine. I always point in the right direction because of perspective. Sat with Mr. Considine just on call, trying to get done the work that we're due to do this evening. So each of us can watch the England game respectively, and trying to get a catch up of the past 2 days because I have been absent yet again. But I am leaving for work at 10. So we've got just over an hour to try and crack on with the things that we need to get done. So I will catch you guys after.
Boom, all wrapped up with the meeting with Justin. Really good. Went through the Excel tips and tricks series, had a mini conversation about finances, everything like that, and then just a conversation about mindset and kind of how we're feeling about stuff at the moment. There's been a lot of changes in personal life, so that was a really important conversation. Now we're gonna, like I said, have a shower, then we'll crack on with a bit of editing until we've got an exciting call at 11.
And we are off out to work. Same as always, going over to Coventry to pick stock up, and then we'll go to Nottingham to stock a property, then to Birmingham for a viewing this afternoon. So a really easy day. Not that it's ever not an easy day, to be honest with you. And to be honest, recently I've been really enjoying my job. I think mentally I've really changed my perspective on the job. Wow, God, that was, I just Jesus, really changed my perspective on the job, and what I really care about is making sure that I earn enough money to get me and the wife and me and Dylan into a position where we can do what we want to do with our lives. So that's kind of the focus at the minute. So let us crack on.
Okay, we are showered, we are repping the uniform, because in 30 minutes we've got a call with someone, not to do with anything for the business, for me personally, which I'll explain afterwards, but we'll see how that goes, and always got to be repping now when we're in public. So that's what we're going to do in 30 minutes, but for now we're going to edit the course, try and polish off this a little bit, but we'll see how far we get, and I will, yeah, we'll hop into a time lapse. Quick little progress on the course. Still not finished with that tiny little bit, but we're edging ever closer. Now, hopping on to that call.
Baby, you give me ice and fire.
And that wraps up the call with, or the mystery call, right? So essentially, I wanted to have a call with someone who we met at a Business Expo event in February, and as a personal trainer, we had a great conversation there, and I've been connected with him on LinkedIn, following him on Instagram, whatever. He's currently training for an Ironman, like absolutely awesome guy, and like I said, had a great conversation. Now, the reason that I wanted to talk with him is because I really want to take my fitness more seriously and like be able to extract a lot more performance from it whenever I do it. Like, I've got my Whoop, which is great for like monitoring like just how shit I'm sleeping, recovering, and how much I'm neglecting my health in that sense. But then once I've like established a couple months of a baseline with it, to then work with someone who on my workouts, on my nutrition, can help me get the most out of it to like perform like an athlete as such, because I really want to increase my physical capabilities, then that's going to work out great in my opinion, no pun intended. Not that anyone laughed at that. And essentially that's what I want to do. So just wanted to have a call with him, understand what product he offers, how much it costs, everything like that, and understand like what that would look like for the like program, anything that he does, and just understand it a bit more, so that when I can afford it, that's going to be something that I look to invest in, which is all cool. We have now had lunch, had a quick call with Justin, replenished coffee, so let's get on with an afternoon session of work and editing the course.
Giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight.
We are now over at a mystery location, meeting Justin and his partner for a mystery mission. I don't know, well, my verdict is we're not sharing anything, but I don't know how much Justin would have said or anything, so I am 12 minutes early for the secret meeting. Don't know how much the background gives away where I am. If there's any street signs, blow them, Jack. But we are waiting for them, and in about 12 minutes, got the super secret mission, and then I need to head over to my mum's and blah blah, and catch up with you after. Secret mission was successful. We've now made it to my mum's and returning all the PlayStation stuff, because as fun as it was over this past week and the weekend to like have a look at the PlayStation time, especially the weekend, like starting a career on NBA, absolutely loved it. I don't need that distraction anymore, so until the next time that we deload this, going back at my mum's. PlayStation dropped off at my mum's, and my sister was in, so I got to speak with her. She's just been to Greece with her and her boyfriend. They were both there, got to catch up with them, all really, really nice. And now we've driven over to my granddad's house because we're here to watch the England semi-final in the Euros against the Netherlands, so fingers crossed for them. Hopefully we go through and we can watch the game on Sunday, returning here on Sunday to see my granddad to watch it as well, which would be wicked. So me, my dad, my granddad watching it tonight, and it's going to be good. So let's enjoy that, and then that will take us to bedtime essentially. Like after the game, we'll get back and go to bed because I am exhausted today. Welcome to the halftime show with Dylan. We have been sent on a mission to pick up some sweets and chocolate for my granddad and my dad for the game because I didn't have any, and they want some, so we're heading to the shop. It seems everybody else has the same idea, loads of people running into the shop, but just pick up what we need. So, first shop, Co-op, didn't have everything. What shop doesn't have Maltesers of all things? So, it's a little premiere. I'm gonna go in there, see if we can get them. You are taking the piss. Okay, new shop. So, Co-op had liquor all sorts, so secured them. Secured Diet Coke, my dad as well. Dad and Grandad love liquor all sorts. I hate them, but they love Maltesers even more, and so do I. So we need to go and get Maltesers, and I think I'm going to be late for being back for kickoff of the second half is what I'm trying to say. Second Co-op, more successful. We have the Maltesers, but there is a club just there, which is playing England game, so I've definitely missed it. We have made it back home, and what a game. Fucking won. Like, honestly, I was wicked. Goal 90th minute to take it to 2-1. So it was a really good game, to be fair. The first half, England played really, really well. The second half, the game was a bit stale, but they pulled through in the end, and we're in the fucking final. I was wicked, so I'm going to return on Sunday to see my granddad and watch the game with him, which will be wicked. Now, though, we have got our chicken sandwich. How delightful. Eat this and then get into bed. Like I said, I'm exhausted, excited to get into bed and then get up. Gym tomorrow and a very exciting day. So please stick around to tomorrow because it's going to be good. I'm excited for it, and it's an opportunity that came about maybe like 6-7 weeks ago. I've just been sitting on, so very cool. Good morning. We are starting the day from the car. We've been up since about 8 o'clock. Saw that I had active recovery scheduled for this evening, so I moved that to this morning. Took some extra rest because I've only had like the one gym session, so I don't really need the active recovery. Chose the extra rest to catch up from Tuesday because that day absolutely still has destroyed me. And then we're going to do pull later tonight. So that's all the gym rearranged. Now we've got the exciting adventure that I kept talking about. So it's about a 40-minute drive away. I need to fill up. It starts at 11. Should be there in plenty of time. So let's get on with the road trip. So we have now made it to Wilton Mill go-karting. This is going to be epic. They're all lined up at the trackside. Spoke to someone at an event in Milton Keynes, the Your Business Expo, and essentially they were from here. And were like, do you fancy a free go-karting session? And I was like, hell yeah. So here we are. Let's go see how it goes. I'm not sure, I'll say now, I'm not sure how much I can film or will be able to film, or whether they have like a GoPro option or something, but we'll see. I'm going to enjoy it anyway, and documenting that I'm here, but I'm absolutely buzzed. I'm so excited. And so that wraps up the go-karting session. Out there, came third place. Here's a picture of the results. Got my ass absolutely whooped by one of the professional drivers because he's been driving since he was 14. Or no, he drove up until he was 14. But yeah, it was honestly wicked. I'll tell you more about it in the car. Alright, back in the car, and oh my god, like that was such an awesome event. Like, shout out to Wilton Mill because they invited me for free, along with a few others. It was 5 of us total. Came third, and I was only 1.2 seconds off the top guy, which is, I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair. But my forearms like are killing. My fingers like gripping the steering wheel. It was horrible. But it was just I really enjoyed it, and like, unfortunately I've got a minimum booking of 20 people because it's something that I'd love to be able to have, like me, Justin and Jack, like pay to do this as like a little team challenge, team building thing, as like a quarterly reward as such. I think that'd be wicked, but a minimum of 20 people to book, and then if you do attend like an open session, which is what we would do, then it's up to 22 people. It just ruins it a bit when there's so many, but only 5 of us on the track. I got overtaken once, which was by the fastest guy on the track. I overtook someone else who was 4th, so it was all good. Really enjoyed it, and now I'm going to drive back and grab some lunch, and that is where I'll catch up with you next. We have made it back home, so time to open the fridge. Let's move my chicken plate out of the way and grab our lunch. Now, time to devour, because I am very hungry, and then we'll crack on with whatever the afternoon holds for us. I have set up the tripod, ready to record the course, record me editing some of the course. Obviously I have been editing it, and I've got something to show you. So we come over here, we have the red screen of death, and I'm clicking play. It's running at 7 frames a second, which is improved from the 0.5 that it was doing. But like this, I've edited these 30, well, I'm up to the brown markers to be fair, like at the 28-minute mark, to try and do that massive edit that it goes up like, I can't even scroll now, it's crashing. But I honestly have no idea what's going on with the project. I'm really scared, to be honest, because if it has corrupted, I don't know what we're going to do. Don't know what we're going to do, but let's just try a few different things before we lose hope. However, it is not looking good. Crisis has been averted, and we finally got through that massive section. Just that grey bit there, that's the only bit, but that's now rendering, so I can upload it to YouTube, get some feedback from Jack and Justin hopefully, and then hopefully I don't have to return to it, but if I do, then I'll come back and I'll change the annotations, things like that, because it's my first time trying anything like this. What I was doing was a really difficult concept, so hopefully it makes sense. Now, we are running late. I have got my coffee, which is red hot, and that's hurting to pick up, but got my coffee, need to get dressed, and then upload this to YouTube. Whilst it's uploading, I can leave, I need to head off to the gym for a pull session. That wraps up the pull gym session. It was a hypertrophy this today, so it was lighter weight, more reps, which is good. Feel really good, to be fair. Everything felt nice, and I loved working out biceps, honestly. That was wicked. Such a good session. Now 10-15 minute drive home, and then we're on a call with Justin at 9 o'clock to go through a proposal for a client. So yeah, excited. Let's crack on with that. Shutting down, pointing to the wrong one, shutting down with the PC. That is the meeting wrapped up with Justin, and it was quite lengthy. It took us a while to get in, like we were designing the client proposal thing, and it took us a while to get into a design that we liked, but we did get there, and we're excited to make some more progress on Saturday. I now need to eat. I'm exceptionally tired. I'm run down. I feel very low on energy. Need to get some food in me, and then get to bed ahead of a busy day tomorrow.
Good morning. Another period of time where I have lacked in recording. 7:48 AM, and we are just leaving for work, as I always tend to catch you guys. I've got a really busy day today, so recording is probably still going to be scarce, but I have a trip to Stevenage. I've got a sort of property in Stevenage. I need to go to Luton to drop off keys, then from Luton to Leicester to sort another property, then from Leicester home. So a lot of driving, a lot of long hours, but it'll be a good day. I'm excited, feeling really good, not feeling very refreshed. Me and Dylan were on call last night till almost 11:30, trying to get stuff done ahead of a new client proposal that we're putting together, so it's a busy one, but it is what it is. I will keep you guys updated as best as I can. I apologise for the shit recording, but it's not exactly a surprise by now. I'm going to set up a routine over this weekend to try and get better at it, but right now, to be honest, I just want to get through the workday, so I'll keep you guys informed when I can, and I will speak to you in a bit.
Good morning. It is Friday, end of the work week for most people, and we have been getting on with some editing of the course. And what I've been doing is, you see this like banner thing, I've actually had to add it in the editing, and then when we were zooming in, it was like going all over the place as such. So I'm having to go back through, and I found a way now of solving the problem where it will actually work to like map it to the webcam. So I just need to go through and edit that for the 28 minutes that I have done, and then I can just continue that going forward. That's essentially what I've been getting on with, apart from showering, lunch, breakfast, making lunch, having breakfast, all that stuff in 2 minutes. Hopping on a call with someone that I met back in February, before we like incorporated under Office Mango, everything like that. He wants a call, so let's see what that's about. That wraps up the call with the guy who I met in February. No time lapse, because as you saw, it just fell over when I set it up, and I was already in the call, so I couldn't then like go over and get it and sort it out. But yeah, it was good. Give him a quote for the project. It's not like a service that we were currently offering. It's something that we now could offer, but let's see how it goes. I'm going to go away, think about it, give him a quote, everything like that, and then fingers crossed comes back, because it's an awesome opportunity. We are here at the gym, and I've got to be honest, today is one of those days where I'm really not feeling it, or just anything really. Like, tired, exhausted, I just don't feel great. And I've been sitting in the car for about 10 minutes just outside the gym, so we need to get in. I've been kidding myself, like I've been responding to emails about the quote and stuff, because he's got some changes and things, and arranging with a potential client I'm meeting later tonight, but I can do all that stuff on the bike. Like, I've got an easy 20k effort today. Easy as in the effort, not the distance. 20k still fucking 20k on an indoor bike, but I can do all that whilst I'm there. So we need to get moving, and on days where I feel like this, just comes a point where you gotta say enough is enough. You said you were going to do this, so go off and do it. And so we're in the gym, we're getting after it. So gym session wrapped up. Here is how I did it on the bike. Overall, relatively easy. I'm yet to check my whoop, but I tried to keep my heart rate below 130, so that it kept in that easy zone. It was very, very warm in there, but so got a nice sweat on, but it was relatively easy workload. Now we're gonna head back, shower, lunch, all that stuff, and crack on with the afternoon. So we got back from the gym, showered, had lunch, had a call with Justin, all of that sort of load of stuff out. Finished that about 3:30, 4, and now we are getting on with some course editing. So let's go through. I need to finish off adding like the frame tracking for what I've done, and then hopefully make loads of progress ahead in the file. So let's crack on. That is wrapping up that session of development with the course. Dad is on the way back with some dinner, so I'm going to go downstairs, get plates and stuff out. But in regards to the course, honestly, I'm not feeling it, and today of all days is not the one for me to have problems. The tracking thing wasn't working properly. Like I said, I thought I figured it out, but it wasn't working properly, and so I've had to resort to creating a copy, removing all the edits that I've done. Then, because it wasn't working when it was like zooming in and adding effects and stuff, so now I've got a blank copy with no edits of zooming or anything like that, and then I'm going to put in the overlay whenever it's needed, and then I need to move it around a couple times and things like that, because it's not always in the same place. And then I'm going to render that, and I'm going to insert that into the old thing that I was editing, and then I need to clip up this new one, zoom in, transform, all that stuff, redo all of that, all the cropping. But I think that's going to be easier in the long run, because there's 2.5 hours left to edit rather than 30 minutes that I've already done. And so it's just very painful to do that right now. Very painful to do that right now, but it's what needs to be done. I'm trying to crack on with it. My God, is it boring? My God, is it taking it out of me? I'm not gonna lie. Good morning. It is Saturday, and my God, am I exhausted. starting the day with lunch being made. I need to cut off all the veg and stuff, and then I'm gonna grab coffee, all of that. But I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret sitting down and not be able to get back up. But honestly, I'm so tired. But we've got an awesome day ahead of us. I'm really excited. We got like a little personal training session this morning. Someone wants me to personal train them, which is awesome. That's a compliment, like for starters. But got that, and then we need to head back home, shower quickly, get over to Justin's, and then we're spending the day at a secret mystery location. So I'll keep you updated and catch you throughout the day, but it's a tough start. We're now dressed, ready, lunch is made, breakfast, had coffee, feeling so much more awake and better. Now it's time to head over to the gym and get on with a little coaching session. So gym session done, the race is now on for getting ready and getting back over to Justin's ahead of our little road trip and day out. So gym session was really good. Like, hopefully the client seems happy. Asked for me for a session on Wednesday. Fingers crossed it all goes well, and I will catch up with you in a bit. We are getting in the car, showered, dressed, ready, and racing off to Justin's. So I think it's a 31-minute drive, so we're going to be a bit late. But let's see how we get on. Hopefully, stop shouting at me. Hopefully traffic is on my side, but let's head over and then commence a nice road trip montage. And so the mystery location that we made it to is Chester, unless you've already said anything. No? But
I may have the other day, but I haven't today.
okay. Whilst it may be a new city, a new town, it's still a trusty Starbucks. All the way, we're going to crack on with some work. We've got like 3 major things to go through for a client proposal, and we've got a discussion around finance and social media and stuff. So no filming, so we don't get told off in this Starbucks like we do in the other one.
Yeah.
And let's crack on.
Let's
We're now back home. We got back about an hour ago, and yeah, just been sorting everything out this evening. Had an awesome day in Chester, to be fair. Great spending time with Justin. We got a lot of stuff done with the client proposal up to a certain point until we need to do some more next week. Then social media discussion, planning out the next sort of 7 weeks, which is awesome, about what content we're going to do, got a new schedule, everything like that. And then the discussion about finances, investments, and where we're allocating resources. So all very positive. And then had a lovely dinner pictured here. Absolute feast of stuff. But then it was just a long, like 2-hour drive back to Justin's, and like another half an hour, 45 minutes back to my house. But now we're all sorted. Apologies, there wasn't much filmed in Chester, but we had a good day, and I'm excited for another good day tomorrow. Not sure how much I'll film tomorrow, but very exciting stuff, which I will update you with in between each of the events. But for now, catch an early night than I have been, get some rest, and I'll catch you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is Sunday, end of the week, and we are waking up. Need to get ready, so sort out lunch, sort out coffee, breakfast, all that stuff. And then we have got a busy day. Essentially, I'm leaving the house, potentially not returning until like 11. I'm leaving about 6:45. Go to the gym, and then we've got a busy day. But I'm excited because there should be a lot of progress with the business today, and then loads of family time this evening. It should be good. So I just need to make sure that everything is packed. I need to remember ice packs for Jack. So let's crack on with the day. We're now heading off to the gym. We are all packed. We've got work bag with like laptop, tripod, notebooks, everything like that we need, and then we've also got change of clothes as well. Change of outfit, to be honest, so that I'm prepped for the client meeting and things like that. I didn't realise that was going to be that loud. So that we're prepped for the client meeting, which is all good. We've got an exciting day ahead of us. Very, very busy. But first is the gym, which I'm looking forward to. It's pole session. So let's go ahead and crack on with that. we are wrapping up with the gym session. What a beautiful day there. Come on. Now I'm going to head over to the trusty Starbucks, of course, and we've got a meeting with Justin and Jack, which will be awesome. We've got a couple of bits to go through with them, and then we've got a meeting with Justin afterwards where hopefully the weather stays nice and we can go up Hartshill or something like that. Yeah, so looking forward to it. It's going to be a good day. So we've got lots going on, and I am very excited for it all. So let's crack on with the drive and get over to Starbucks. We had a successful meeting at Starbucks with Jack and Justin. All went really well, and then afterwards me and Justin came to Hartshill, just parked next to it, had like a catch-up thing, and I just think it's important to document because I had a lot on my mind, a bit of a breakdown, but I can't thank Tristan enough, helping me through it. So yeah, I think I won't go into detail about what it is or anything like that, but these vlogs are all about documenting. So it's just been tough. But I have now got dressed in the car, so elegant. It wasn't elegant at all, but we're now dressed in branded company stuff. And I have a meeting with a client. So I wanted to document just how I'm feeling. Not everything's always going to be great, and sometimes we had gym, we had business, we had a personal catch up, and now it's back to business to hopefully progress forward. So I'm meant to be meeting on about 1:30, but this meeting overran. I kind of said that I'd be flexible this afternoon, so I'll let them know that I'll be over soon to meet them where I'm meeting them. Hopefully all goes well. Probably need to give it like 20 minutes to not make it look like I've been crying or doing drugs or anything at Hartshill. So yeah, honestly, I just wanted to come on, document. It's not always great. So I'll catch you with hopefully good news after the client meeting. I can pull myself together. I'm going to put on road trip playlist, banging tunes. Let's attack it and make the most of the rest of this day. We've got another business meeting, got some time to do some work, and then we will go and spend some time with family for the England game. So yeah, let's crack on. So we have now made it to the client destination, all feeling a lot better. I don't know what's going on with my hair, but this is a fucking nightmare, man. The location that he gave me to park is, oh my god, is all taken up because there's like a festival or something going on, and now I can't find pay station or anything like that. And the sign says it's free, the attendant says it's free, but then the sign says that it's not. I'm really not sure, so let's just figure it out and then get to the meeting. Alright, we're back in the car. That wraps up the client meeting or prospect meeting. Awesome. Fingers crossed, honestly. That seems really good. Potential for a retainer, for a partnership. Hopefully all goes well with that. We're now at my granddad's, and we're going to enjoy a lovely evening with him, having some dinner, and then watching the England game. I think my dad's and my stepmom coming over in a bit as well. They've been out for the day. So it should all be good. We need to change for top and then crack on with enjoying the evening, enjoying the end of the week, and hopefully England win. Yeah, that'd be awesome to see. But we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to spend the time with my granddad, so I'll catch you in a bit. And that concludes this week. Unfortunately, England lost 2-1. They put up a really good fight, to be fair. And the game was wicked to watch. Like, it was like a different England, to be fair. It was actually like enjoyable to watch. It actually seemed like they deserved to win, and it was a tough loss. So yeah, it was really enjoyable, and amazing to spend the evening with my granddad. Some lovely food with him, like homemade roast, which is awesome. Had in between a call with another coach, which is promising, for like coaching, PTing, everything like that, which is wicked. I'm going to follow up with him tomorrow about booking in another meeting with him to go through like what a potential plan looks like or anything like that. And hopefully we can get that moving. You know, he wants to build out his portfolio, so he's offering like a free limited service. I want to understand what it's like to have a coach and things, so we can help each other out, and I think it will be a good fit. That's gonna be it from me for this week. I hope you've enjoyed everything that we've shared, things like that. Try to be a bit more vulnerable today. We're showing like a proper low point, and I don't want it to be a thing of like, oh, I sat in the car recording myself. Like, no, let's just document what's going on. Here's how I'm feeling. I'm not doing great. All of that. So yeah, these things happen, and we're moving on from it. So let's get into next week. It's going to be another good week, potential for more income for the business by the end of next week, which is wicked. So fingers crossed we can deliver and make it good. So that's it from me for this week. I hope you've enjoyed. Good night.